start today. I just want to start by, just on behalf of the playing group and Adelaide Football Club, just to send our deepest condolences to John McCarthy's family and friends and girlfriend and the Port Adelaide Football Club. It's just a horrible thing to happen, and all the players, we like standing together strong, and he's going to be missed for sure.
Is it the feeling of shock? Is that the only feeling that you have?
Yeah, it definitely rocked us yesterday. Everyone was just walking around shocked. You just can't believe something like that happens.
How did you guys find out?
Just through you guys, Fox Sports, that sort of thing. Yep.
Did you have a meeting among the playing group, or did someone talk to you blokes as a group?
Nah.
How do you feel when another soldier goes down like that?
Yeah, it definitely shocked us. As we said before, it's just it just seems so surreal that just something like that happens.
Do you play with a bit? I know you've got a massive final to play this weekend, so you've really got to focus on that. Do you play with a little bit of a heavy heart as well? Or?
No, I don't think so. No, we've got a big task for us as a football club now, and we've got to, as I say, focus on that.
As a group, do you have to wear black armbands or anything? What's the club going to do from that point of view?
Yeah, we haven't been told yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what will happen, but I think there's a minute's silence before the game, and it's a club decision, I think, about the black armbands.
The game itself, it's been a few days since the loss to Sydney, and where do you think, are there any magic solution to solving the problems?
No magic. I wish it could be solved by magic, but look, we just need a better team performance. If we all play together and play together with that team attitude like we have been for the rest of the year, I'm sure we'll be right against Freo this weekend.
Is it a case of, in some ways, following how Fremantle played in their game last weekend?
They definitely played to their structures and played to the way that suits them, and that's what we've got to get back to. We probably lost a bit of that on the weekend. We need to work together as a team, and we'll be right this weekend, I reckon.
Rory, when you looked at the review yesterday and you get the steals set up with the clearances, there's this question about how you guys do transition from contested ball, tight in, move the ball out to the second play. What did you see there?
I think it's probably the first time we haven't scored a goal from a stoppage during the year. It's probably been one of our strengths, so it was really unlike us, and to not have a shot or a score, I think a goal from the stoppages was a bit of a shock, because that's what we pride ourselves on. We pride ourselves on the stoppage and spreading hard from there. So we've definitely had a bit of a kick this week, and we'll definitely get back to spreading hard from stoppages.
You see everyone trying to hunt the contested ball rather than the balance of having the bloke inside and outside?
No, I think we've had a good balance the rest of the year. We probably, as it's been well recognised, we didn't have such a good balance on the weekend. I think guys like Goods, O'Keefe definitely got us on the outside, but that's not how we've been playing for the whole year. We've been playing with a much better balance, and yeah.
What was the cause of that, Rory? Was that the nerves going into the final? Did you need more work rate? What was the cause?
No, I think everyone's work rate and intensity was definitely there. I just don't think we thought our way through some situations as well as we should have, and we probably just weren't as clear going into our stoppages.
So who then has to accept a challenge as an outside player this week?
I think myself could be one of them. That's sort of where I've had a lot of my development over the years so far.
In terms of the fact there's been at least two former Crows players saying Josh Jenkins has to play this weekend, but as another tall, has he got a compelling case to be selected?
I think there's about 8 blokes that have got compelling cases to put their hands up for sure, because guys like Brodie Martin, Luke Thompson, Josh Jenkins as well have all been playing awesome SANFL footy all year. He's going to be putting his hand up, I'd imagine, and so will a few other guys.
Just get on the stuff you'll get from Fremantle, then Ross loves just putting more and more numbers around the ball. How much more challenging that is to make sure you get your spread right there?
Yeah, we've definitely got to beat them on the outside as well as the inside. It's one of those tough ones. You got to have guys around the footy and guys winning the contested ball, but you also need that balance as well. So it's a tough thing to get right, but I think we should be fine this weekend.
It was one of the issues last week that you talked so much about getting the contested ball, that was the focus everyone had, that if everyone hunts bounce the ball, there's no one there to carry it out?
I think everyone was pretty excited, just finals, atmosphere, just to get after the footy, and that's probably where we weren't so clear on playing our structures and where we have been the rest of the year.
What's your view of the Fremantle game plan?
It's very similar to Sydney's game plan. They play a very good style of footy. It's really finals footy. I think it holds up well in finals.
The last 2 months have been really hard to score against.
Yep. Well, we played them. I can't remember what round, but I think we scored over 100 points against them. So we've got the belief there that it can be done, but it is going to be very tough because they do play great finals footy. They do get numbers back, but then they're able to transition the ball very, very quickly forward.
Are you surprised at how easily they beat Geelong, or the fact they did beat the Cats last week?
Going into the game, I probably thought Geelong might win, but after watching them play, they're a very good side, and they played so well to their structures and game plan, and I just think they played much better footy than Geelong, really.
What do you take out of being the last team to beat them in the last 10 games? They've won 9 of 10 and you guys are the last team to beat them. What do you take out of that?
Obviously, there's a bit of confidence in that the style of play that we play, style of game that we play, stands up against them, and the way we transition the ball and get it moving forward quickly to our forwards can work.
Wondered going to have a pretty tough night carrying around Ryan Crowley. How do you help out whoever gets in?
Yeah, he's been good. I think he's probably the best tagger going around the league at the moment. Scotty Thompson's had a couple of fierce battles with him, and I reckon it might happen again. But look, we'll have a real team focus to help him out, and as we always do with whoever cops a tag.
What did you learn about preparing for finals last week that is paramount that you get right this week?
Just to keep things the same, I think, and just keep things the same, but probably just do them a little better than you'd normally do.
Last week, Sando said your game plan was to stand up under finals pressure. Do you still believe that?
Yeah, definitely.
When you say team focus to deal with Crowley...
Sorry, I missed the start of that.
That team focus you just mentioned about dealing with Crowley as a midfield group, exactly what does that involve?
Well, I think it's the same as dealing with, same as what forwards experience. When you got guys right on you, you just need blocks, you just need your teammates to help you out and just take over a bit of slack, really, and just as I said, some blocks will definitely help Tomo out, and
So you obviously think Crowley will get Tomo rather than Danger or someone like that?
Oh, I think so at the moment. He's gone with him the last 2 times, so I presume that's probably what they might do.
If you list yourself as a player on the outside that perhaps needs to lift a little bit this week, do you have a point to prove? I mean, did you take it a little more personally the loss last weekend?
No, we definitely took it to heart as a team. We knew as a team we didn't play well, and that when we do work together and we, like guys, no matter inside or outside of the footy, definitely play a lot better when everyone is working together.
Roy, when you say definitely that the game will stand up for finals, the result of the weekend leaves a doubt on. So why?
That's a doubt that you guys have.
It's a doubt anyone watching the game has to carry. It's the result. It says that it didn't work.
Yeah.
So when you say definitely, why do you say definitely?
Oh, because I believe we're a strong contested side. We win one-on-ones a lot of the time. I think it was just a little hiccup on the weekend. You guys are going to use that now, aren't you? Little hiccup. But look, yeah. But look, we play, as I said, we play strong contested footy, and we have all year, and we've had little losses during the year, but we've always seemed to bounce back. So that's my feeling, is guys will take it to heart that we lost on the weekend, but look forward to bouncing back.
I don't think we were questioning that you were good one-on-one in contested footy. It was actually the doubt that's left is what you do once you do win the contested footy.
What's the question, sorry?
So that's why I'm asking why you have this belief that the game plan works. It's got to be more than just winning contested footy, surely.
Yeah, it is. We definitely burnt the ball on the weekend, and I think Sydney's pressure probably got to us a little bit in that regard, but we definitely weren't composed enough with the footy going forward.
Knowing that you did burn the ball and you had so many inside 50s compared to Sydney, does it offer you any confidence knowing that, you know, if you don't burn the ball, if you play like you have for the rest of the season, you would probably win that game? Yeah,
definitely, and I suppose there's a sense of frustration out there, is because we had so many chances, but we just didn't maximise them. And Yeah, look, we've definitely had that focus this week just to use the ball a lot better going forward and just to play better as a team.
Is there a reason why it was always going the same way to the Sydney defenders? You had to sit under it. You think you needed to mix it up a lot more?
As our ball movement sort of stuff. Yeah, we did. We probably played a bit safe just going down the line. Our best footies come off the back of taking the game on and moving the ball quickly.
With Freo, you'd expect they'll also want to close off some avenues you've got through the corridor. How do you cope with that?
Oh, as I said before, we've had a real strong focus where we've got to work together, and it might mean some blocks. We'll just transition the ball through and move it quickly as we have done at the start of the year.
Last week you were all saying you weren't concerned about what was being said on the outside. Does it echo a little bit more this week?
Nah, not really. We haven't really looked too much into the media this week. We knew pressure would be on from the outside, and we just want to keep the focus on us, really.
Teams get worked up about how they're presented to the outside world. By the end of this game, what do you want to be seen as?
Oh, we'd like to be seen as just how we've been perceived for the rest of the year, playing some good contested footy that holds up in finals.
Do you think the argument might be that getting to second, getting into a top four was maybe a little bit ahead of where you were?
No.
When you're being found out in September that you are ahead of expectation?
Oh, I think we've probably excelled from where we were last year. We wouldn't have been thought to end up top 2 or top 4 at the end of last year where we were. But still, we're here now. We deserve to be here, and we're going to prove that this weekend.
What about defence? What are you thinking there? What should happen there with that target?
Well, we've got other options. Benny Rutten's in some good form. Sammy Shaw's taken up some real heavy opponents this year. And we've got guys in the SNFL that might put their hands up as well. Not sure with selection yet, but I mean, you've got Andy Otten's come back, Ricky Henderson, Luke Thompson are all very good backmen for us and in good form.
And extra pressure then on the midfield to back them in?
To back them in.
Yeah, help out your defenders.
Yeah, we will help out our defenders, as we always do. Try and get back there to help them out.
Right. And what about the goal kicking? What did you...
One more. I thought we were right.
You won 7% shots, so what's not right? So what do you do there?
Well, the forwards have a bit of a practice this week, and as I said before, we probably need to get about our ball use going forward. A lot of those shots were from outside 50, so we need to get some deeper entries and give our boys a better chance at kicking those goals.